My age is 17 and I'm white. 18 and white.
I am African American and Dominican, and I'm 17 years old.
I am Colombian and I'm 38 years old.
I'm white and I'm 17.
Caucasian, 34 Caucasian.
Yes.
I'm 14 and I'm Hispanic.
I am Hispanic and I am 35 years old.
My age is 18, my race is Indian.
I'm 18 and white.
I'm Colombian and Guatemalan and I'm 13.
31 years old and I am white.
Racism means when one color thinks they're more advantaged or they feel like they're more in upper class than the other one.
I feel like it's when you discriminate towards others and you use preconceived judgments and stereotypes.
Racism is the accumulation of prejudice, discrimination, and systems of power and privilege that white people have over black people or other people, or white people have over other races and stuff.
Hating someone because they're different than you.
My definition of racism is when someone is treated a different way or looked upon differently because of their color or where they come from.
I feel like there are kind of like two sides to it. Like one is benefiting from like racism or like discrimination of other people, and then there's also like blatant discrimination of people based on their ethnicity or their race or how they identify, like the race that they identify as.
Racism would be negative treatment of somebody based solely on the way they look.
No, but I've been a victim of discrimination and prejudice.
When I was in school, when I just came to this country, and I was in high school, and then the other classmates used to look at me differently or talk to me different because the way I looked and because the way I act.
My friends make jokes about it, but I feel like I've never really, I don't know, not really.
Yes. Can you describe a specific incident?
Yeah, sure. So as I said earlier, I'm Indian, and many people think that Indians I guess they're smart.
When I first bought this house, right, my next door neighbors were like, you know, because I remember I was unloading some stuff and it was like 7 o'clock, 7:30 p.m. And then the lady came out and said, listen, you gotta stop making noise because, you know, I'm putting my kid to sleep. And instead of saying, hi, welcome to the neighborhood, she slammed the door and said, welcome to the neighborhood. You speak in between her lips.
I used to have a job where I was the only white person, and that was taken out on me a lot at the job.
So I've been told that I look Indian or a little bit darker than others. So there's been a couple of times where I've been called black girl, and because my name is Isabella and people call me Izzy, they thought it was funny that they'd call me Isis.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to stop?
Yeah, please.
I feel like there has been, maybe like the person may not have done it like intentionally, but maybe like subconsciously they were being racist.
I wouldn't say very, but there's definitely obviously some racism, but
Not really. I feel like the Austin community, of course you always have those racist people, but if I was to walk down the street, I feel like no one would ever say anything.
I don't think it's as I think Austin, it's present, but it's not as present as other places.
Well, not really me, but mostly my brother. You can see like the difference between how like younger like white kids were treated and how like my brother was treated.
Yeah, definitely cops are definitely more racist towards black people and stuff, and they've like my friends have been followed and stuff, like because of their race.
It was just between my boss and his customer service. So just treating the way she used to treat the customers, just because of their ethnicity or because of their color.
But I know there have been like people who like say the N-word and aren't African. That's not right, bro.
Well, I certainly have seen, like you walk into the cafeteria, you tend to see people sitting with people of their own race, culture. Certainly when you walk out of the building at the end of the day, you tend to see certain population walking one way and certain populations walking the other way. So I guess that level of segregation certainly plays into it, whether intentional or unintentional. No, I'm just thinking of outright examples of racism. Not in my. I've only been here a few years. I haven't seen anything in that regard.
It's a bit of both. It's always there, right?
You can definitely see it. Like if you go in a cafeteria, you see like different people like everywhere. Like it's not diverse. Like you have particular groups in different spots of the cafeteria.
Maybe both. I think it kind of goes in cycles. So I think, a while ago there were race riots at Austin High School, so I think it's gotten better from there, but I think it kind of changes with our population.
I would say that people are more acceptant now of, of other races and cultures. That's because of probably because of, the baby boomers are now, dying.
We're trying to get better, but there's more like movements and stuff, but it's not really getting better.
I'll say better, but I will certainly allow that. That's easy for someone like me to say.
Yes.
Yes.
Which one? White.
I don't believe that every race is racist, but I feel like white people tend to sometimes go against black people or Hispanic, like not in like a bad way, but sometimes I feel like they treat them differently.
Trump supporters. I'm so sorry.
If you got two candidates that are white and then you got this one black kid that is trying to, get ahead in the socio-economic ladder, he may not be allowed that opportunity. They may choose a white kid just because he happens to know the other person or knows someone higher up.
Yes.
Would you want to state that race?
White are more racist because they benefit from racism of others, and like reverse racism doesn't exist. There's no way for people to be racist towards me.
No, I'm a history teacher, and said to say dividing people up by groups is a very common thing in all areas of human life.
If you look at it in terms of privilege, then I wouldn't say that I agree. But of course, all races can discriminate.
I feel like based off of the definition of racism and like what we learned, definitely like that's obviously true, but like I don't really believe that's like the real definition of racism. So like I don't know, it's kind of like up in the air.
I don't agree. I don't believe that all white people are racist. I never believe any race can be racist. If I wanted to, I could be racist towards a white person for having that privilege, or a black person for being black. So I think anybody can be racist.
People are always racist. All white people are racist. I don't think white people can only be racist. I think everyone can be racist, but I think white people are the most racist.
No.
Well, I don't think we should ever use all.
No, I believe white people are racist, but I think everyone, to a certain extent, is racist.